Guys, it's Debbie and we're going to do family paint night or family fun paint, whichever you want, maybe tonight. But I've got two helpers that are going to help me, Olivia and Mila, and they're 6 feet away. So we're doing social distancing and we're going to teach you how to draw this lovely little daisy. Okay, and we're going to start with the background. Basically, it's a 10 by 20 frame. It can be any frame. It could be cardboard. It could be paper, whatever you want. I just happen to have some of these left over, so we're using them. So you start with two colors, and I picked turquoise and kind of a coral color. And what did you pick?
I picked purple and the same color that Debbie used. I picked turquoise and dark, like magenta pink.
Okay, so we're going to start by striping. Okay, so whatever your first color will be, go ahead and pick some up. Mine's going to go ahead and be this lovely turquoise. Okay, and a little bit of water, right? So now I'm going to make a stripe. And it doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to be a stripe. Just like that. Good job, good job. Okay, and then you're going to take and skip a space and do another stripe. How cool is that? And here's another stripe and go all the way down. I like it a little warm because it'll look like more like a sign. And just keep going all the way down. How you ladies doing? Good?
Good.
Good. You get your first color in, you're going to rinse it out, and you're going to do your second color. Water's okay right now. So I just got, let's kind of get it somewhat not so goopy wet. And then we're going to start the second color. And these you can get anywhere. It's like $1 for 12 of them or something. Dollar store, hardware store. You're going to pick up some paint from your other color. And then you're going to go ahead and do a little overlap. And it's okay if you drag a little of the other color around, because that's going to make it look really worn. Don't forget to do your sides. And see how you overlap it a little bit? It's okay. Show them how the girls are doing. Oh, looking good. Same way, just keep going all the way down. And like I said, it's okay to pick up the other color. All right. There. Almost there. Very good. You can use a little water if it's a little too thick. And just keeps right over the other color. There you go. Don't forget the sides. Nice. See? There you go. Right over that purple a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Color layout I've got is yellow and ochre, 2 colors of green and brown. Okay, so now we're going to start with the stem. And we're going to start with a brush, a flat brush. Any size is fine, whatever you got. And you're going to take some of that dark green and not all the way in, but halfway in. Okay, and now you're going to make the stem. And you're going to start from the bottom. And you're going to work your way up, and you're going to curve it just a little. Okay? Kind of halfway up, yeah. Then go ahead and take some more green, and you're going to make it thicker. Like a nice thick stem. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to keep pushing it up. And this, we're not going to use water because we want the color to be really thick. So when you think you got the stem looking pretty good, you can always touch it up later, but you got it pretty good. Let's see. Nice. Now go ahead and take that same brush and go with the light green. Go ahead and dab it in there. And it's okay if they mix, because it's going to go on your stem again, and you're just going to add some color to it. You can add it to one side of your stem, and you can just keep pushing it up. And again, if it's thick, that's okay. It's going to make it look really nice and depth. And you can always fix your edges later with a smaller brush. Okay? Pretty good. And if you want just like a little knob, you can put a little thing there. Another little thing there. It's okay. Okay, you're going to take your brush and put it in your water. Now you're going to take your smaller brush and you're going to make sure it's good, and you're going to get the brown. So here's the brown, halfway in, okay? And you're going to make like an upside down cork or a cone, because that's going to be the middle part of your flower. Okay, so you're going to put like a little line like that, and then you're going to make a cone. Oh, good job. Look at you girls go. Okay, add a little more brown. I'm going to tighten that line up a little bit. And then you're just going to give a little brown to the bottom. Okay? same brush. Now you're going to take that little gold color. Go ahead and put some on there. And now you're going to make it gold. And it's okay if it mixes in. And just keep moving it all the way to the top of your cone. And you want to give it a little depth. Wow, look at you guys go. Okay, wipe your brush off, just, kind of give it on your napkin a little bit. You're going to pick up the same brush, going to use yellow, and give it a little swirl. Okay, now you're going to make some dots. And then pick up some more yellow and make some more dots. And just add a lot of dots into that little flower. How's it looking, ladies?
Good.
It should have some texture to it. You want that color white to be really white because you're going to be adding it to your background here. So, you're going to add some little dots right next to that yellow dots. In between, on top, it's fine. It's just going to give you a nice, more depth. Does that make sense, ladies?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Take the white again. Get it a little bit more than you did for the dots. Okay, and now we're going to make the petals. So you're going to start where that brown is, and you're going to go down and then go up. Okay, so you're going to hit down because it's going to make it wider, and you're going to go up. And then it'll be pointed at the end. And now you're going to go all the way around. And it's okay if it's see-through because we're going to go back and we're going to add some more white to it, okay? So then you're going to add your next petal. And petals don't have to be all the same. Some of them can be crooked. Some can go a weird way. But you're going to go all the way around. Brush, and you're going to go and get that green again, that dark green. And you're just going to give it a little bit on the tip. Just like that. Okay, and you see where in between, you're just going to give it a little bit in between that brown. And it's okay if the white gets in there too. That's fine. But it just makes it so that that stem touches the end of your flower. Okay? So now take that same, and you're going to get that black. Just a little bit, just like before. And now you're going to give it some shading. So you're going to add some black where that green is. And see, it's going to go halfway up that brown. And so now all of a sudden, it looks 3D. Voila! How you doing? Good. I'm going to add a little bit more black. And I'm just going to keep moving it forward. right into that brown. I might even add a little black to my stem, just a little. Alrighty? Now this is the fun part. Okay, you're going to take it and you're going to wash it out a little bit. And you remember that blue you had?
Mm-hmm. I have this blue.
Yeah, and you only need a little bit. And we're just going to make the leaves. And you're going to add some water to this one, so it's going to be a little bit thin. But just the top of your brush, just like that. Okay? Just a little bit. Now see where that white petal is? You're just going to give it a little blue. Just a little. A little bit here, a little bit there. And so now your petals look 3D. Now if you want, you can add a little bit more white to it and make it a little thicker again. And with acrylic, you can make it thick and it's going to add some more dimension. And so when it dries, it's going to look very 3D-ish. Now for the experts, you can take a long time on this. You can make sure that the tops of your petals are nice and round. I kind of like it a little bit avant-garde because it's more like a sign for me. But you can make it as difficult as you want and add the stem with the leaves. So you're going to take your green, give it a little bit, some heft into this paint, you know, go ahead and really get it. So then you're going to start from the bottom, just like you did with the stem. Now you're going to make the leaf. And you're going to make it pointed at the top. And you can add how many leaves you want, it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my side. And just like the stem, you can add that light green to it. And you might even want to have a touch of yellow. Just a little bit. Just a touch. And you can add it to the tips. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do is do the stenciling. I went ahead and cut something out and it says Mom. And the stencil is going to go like right here. You're going to set it down on a flat surface and you're going to take a sponge and you're going to dip it in your white and then you're going to just dab it in and it's going to look nice. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's going to kind of make it look just like that, like a sign. Okay? And that is our daisy for Mom.
Yay!
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 So let's do